Hey guys, welcome back to Mega Man X Collection. It is time to move on to the PlayStation games, starting with the best one of the PlayStation games, and that is X4. This one is also infamous for some really bad voice acting. And so yeah, there's a lot of anime cutscenes. I'm gonna skip this intro because it shows you a lot of the cutscenes that you see later on in the game anyway. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know why the sound effects are so loud compared to everything else. But yeah, you can play as Zero from the start, but we're gonna start with X, because he's basically the one you start with. But I think we get a cutscene here, so I'll shut up. Not that it's any good, it's kinda... This whole game is just bad voice acting and stuff. Perhaps.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
You are dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
Yeah, so that was Sigma and the General of the Reploids. Let's just get it. I'm not gonna read all the little text boxes because it's pretty self-explanatory.
Ready!
So yeah, the controls are slightly different. Dashing is a little bit different from the Super Nintendo games. The fastest way to move is actually dash and jump at the same time constantly, because going for the duration of a dash on the ground actually slows you down. And that's kind of the hardest thing to adjust to coming from the Super Nintendo games. But I did run through this game as X, and I beat Sigma and everything. So now I'm recording it, now that I kind of have a little practice session behind me. I'm still terrible at these PlayStation games, so don't expect much. But this is Magma Dragoon. He's my favorite Maverick. His music is also the best, and he's who we're going to first. So yeah, X is just saying he's got to get down to the city because this thing's gonna crash into it or whatever.
Ready!
And then he's here, but it's all destroyed. But yeah, normally I play as Zero whenever I play these PlayStation games, because I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. It's like, finally, after all those great Super Nintendo games, now we can finally play as this cool character that was so awesome in those games. But he's technically the hard mode because he uses only his saber for the most part. And so it's a whole different kind of combat style. But it's fun. Like, the weaknesses, too, the Maverick weaknesses don't really apply when you're playing as Zero. Only sometimes. Because the abilities he gets are sword techniques, not necessarily weapon power-ups. But yeah, down there is just some health. So this is our intro stage, big boss. And this, I hate this warning noise, man. I think they even extend it so it, like, that was 5 siren noises. I think in 5 and 6 they make it go even longer than that, but I could be wrong. I want to say maybe one of them was nice and shortened it, but I think this is the shortest one. But yeah, there's nothing to this guy. You can take a few hits and you'll be fine. But I'm definitely not going to talk as if I know strategies for this game, because I don't. I just know it's my favorite of the PlayStation ones, and a lot of people do think that this is the best one ever. Like, people who for some reason think Mega Man X1 is overrated, they tend to think this is the best one. And it is good, but I don't know. And here's the Colonel of the Reploid Force. I'm the Colonel of the Replo Force, or whatever it is. He's gonna say something like that when we fight him later. But I don't really care. There's some kind of disarray between, like, X and Zero are Maverick Hunters. The Reploids are, like, I guess, good robots? I don't know, I forget the story. But it's all about, like, living peacefully with humans and things like that. And Something is causing disarray in that whole concept. Actually, I think it explains it here.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
Yay! That's so stupid.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
It's so bad. Sigma's just watching TV.
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Anyway, I do believe that's like the last major cutscene. Actually, there's one more. This little chubby yellow dude, his name is Double, and he's helping X out by telling him which Reploids have gone Maverick. And we're gonna go to Magma Dragoon first, because his stage is awesome, his music is one of the best in the game, if not the best song in the game. And he's very easy to defeat, because there's ride armor you could use in the fight. I love this rendition of the Mega Man boss intro thing, too. Stage intro. Yeah. He's also the only Maverick that has a little text exchange. Because remember, we just saw him in the intro stage. But yeah, I love this stage music. It's up there. I think it even beats some of X2 and X3's songs. X5 has a few cool songs too. Grizzly Slash and Izzy Glow. I like them. But I'm gonna talk for right now, but because this is a short section, there's a loading screen between areas in this game. And this is Area 1. Area 2 of this level is a little bit longer so you can hear the song in full, and I'll shut up then so you can listen to it because it's awesome. But we're here to just basically beat the boss. We gotta revisit this stage. But we can grab the heart piece right now. But I'm gonna be quiet. Enjoy the music, it's awesome. It's a tough jump, but it's good. It's not too hard, actually. Taking every hit possible. Up there is the armor, but we can't get it yet. Yeah, this is... I don't know, I really like the song, but this is what's so cool. You could ride this thing into the boss battle. But yeah, there's the annoying 5 warning sirens. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, because it's stupid compared to the Super Nintendo games. But yeah, I don't really care. Magma Dragoon betrayed the headquarters of something. But yeah, he's all about Street Fighter moves. He's got the Hadouken, the Shoryuken. Yeah, you just gotta be careful. Kind of fight him as if you were dodging him, like get behind him here. And you gotta keep an eye on the ride armor. When it starts really flashing white, that means it's about to explode, and you don't want to be in it when it explodes because it destroys your health meter. Yeah, it's dying now, actually, but maybe I could get the last hit. Yeah, okay. It's probably gonna explode right now. Okay, good. Sometimes it gets blown up before the boss is defeated, but then you gotta be real careful, because if you step in the lava in this stage, it's instant death. Yeah. Magma Dragoon's not such a bad dude. I think he was once good or something, I don't know. But but that gives us Rising Fire.
You got Rising Fire.
Oh my gosh, thank you. That voice. Get used to it. From here on out, there's voices in these games, and none of them are good. But that's just what happens. But Rising Fire is good. That enables us to go to Web Spider now and get the heart container there. And this is also where we get the leg upgrade, which is very much like X2. There's no vertical air dash like X3. It's pretty much just the mid-air dash is what it's good for. Web Spider.
Ready.
If you type in the ultimate armor code at the beginning, it's some kind of button combination. This capsule here where we get the leg upgrade is where you would get the ultimate armor. And in this game, it's basically, it just gives you infinite Giga attack, which is the Nova Strike in this game for X. But that's more on that when we get it. It's part of the armor piece when we find it, which was in Magma Dragoon stage. Dragoon. Yeah, hey, Dr. Light. Somehow Dr. Light is conscious to be aware that Reploids and stuff are fighting, but I thought he was dead. He made X like hundreds of years ago. These boots do come with an annoying feature though. If you accidentally press jump in midair again, you can hover for a short time, and I always accidentally do it. Very rarely do I intentionally use that feature. It is useful if you gotta like float in the air and shoot somebody at a very specific height. There are some instances of that, but overall it's just obnoxious because I'm so used to dashing and like jumping and pressing the button maybe more than I have to. And in the Super Nintendo games, there's no punishment for that, but here, it initiates that hover thing, and that can really mess you up. Yeah, climbing this really fast is fun, but as I said, I'm not really too great at these games, so I'm not going fast, really. I'm just doing what I can. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing as Zero. I will be doing that. But for now, I just figured we might as well stick to X in tradition and get all the armor upgrades and stuff, because there are no armor upgrades when you play as Zero.
Ready.
Ready! What's interesting about X5 is you can start the game with this fully complete 4th armor, and it makes that game so easy. It's not even a cheat, too, it's just built in. I think that's the game that has a million armors, like 2 that you can collect, and the 4th armor to start, plus the ultimate armor code that you can input. So I still don't really know how I'm gonna do X5. Well, no, I could still do an X video. I don't know, I might have to start segmenting these, because these games get long. X4 is still pretty short, but yeah, see, Rising Fire can cut the wood in some of these little columns. And that's where the heart is. Actually, it's right here. The controls are a little bit weird, at least in X4. I think they changed it in X5 and 6, but there's an extra button now pressing Y on the GameCube controller. I don't know what it is on anything else. But if you have an item selected, Y in this game becomes your standard blaster, or buster, I should say. And the main fire button becomes the special weapon thing, even though when you look at the options menu, it says the Y button is for your special weapon. And I think they do change it in 5 and 6. I don't know why this one's not like it, but I don't know. It's been a while since I played 5 and 6, so don't quote me on that. The Web Spider we do not have as weakness. I am following a speedrun I watched at AGDQ. I wasn't there, I mean, I just looked up the video. And so yeah, that's the order I'm following, the X 100% order of Mavericks, because once again, it has the least backtracking, and that's what I'm after. Anything to keep the video relatively short, but like I said, 5 and 6 get a little bit crazy. They have so many weird mechanics that I don't know if I could do one video. I don't know who would sit through the whole thing. I don't even know who's sitting through the whole thing of these, but so yeah, once his health gets this low, he does this, and he doesn't leave on the screen. It's kind of scary sometimes if you don't really know how to do stuff, like me. Crap. Yes. But yeah, I like this game. It does hold true to the Super Nintendo games. It's the one that sticks true to the formula, but just has a new graphics system, slightly different gameplay controls. And it allows you to play as Zero, so that's really awesome. Like, I agree with people that this is a good game, despite the voice acting and the cutscenes that are not really necessary, but I mean, they're interesting. It's not like they're obtrusive, you can skip them.
You got Lightning Web.
Lightning Web, yes, this acts as a platform, and we're actually gonna use it now, going to Storm Owl. It's ridiculous, this is a ripoff of Storm Eagle. It's like his dopey cousin or something. But once again, Storm Owl, we do not have his weakness, but this is where the Buster upgrade is, and you need Lightning Web to reach it. It's actually really hard, and I hate it. Owl. This song reminds me of 90s Euro pop, like the real McCoys. I just expect that background, oh, whatever the heck. You know what song I'm talking about? It is the real McCoys. Another night, another dream, I'll always you. Whatever the heck the lyric is. Gotta go quick! There it is. You gotta be fast, that'll destroy the platform, and then you miss the heart container. Because yeah, that's the same, there's still 8 heart containers to collect in every stage. Sub-tanks are different though, in this game, there's only 2 E-tanks, or sub-tanks. But there's an additional weapon tank for restoring weapon ammunition, much like a sub-tank would, but for your weapon meter. And then there's a little special thing that I forget what it does. It's something about extra lives, I think. Yep, that's Area 1, not too bad. And now this is where there's actually 2 arm upgrades, and you have to pick and choose which one you want. Well, let's try to get to them first, because that's kind of challenging. These things, too, are kind of quick. Yeah, that was smooth, man. Felt good. So Lightning Web, if you shoot it, and you're quick enough, you could jump on it, and this is the hard part. We gotta climb up there where the spikes are. I'm probably not gonna get this on my first try. Wait, I gotta make sure it's not in the spikes, too. Alright, that might work. Come on! Crap! You see the capsule, though? That's so hard to do.
Ready.
Speedrunners make it look so easy, but I suck at it, man. Dude. Oh yeah, mission failure. Luckily it lets you start here, that's good. Ouch. Yes, finally! This isn't the one I want, though. This is the one that speedrunners get. You can charge up to 4 charge shots in storage, so you can have 4 shots at your disposal. But I like this one, it's the plasma shot. And it's insane. And this is the one that carries over into X5 if you do choose to start with the X4 armor in that game. Oh crap, I just talked to you, Dr. Light. What's interesting though is you see Mega Man's hands? This is the plasma shot, but he has the other arm hands, yes. This is a good example of that hover thing, though. I might take use of it. But see, that's what the plasma shot does. It just sits on something and destroys everything for a few seconds. And for casual playing like I'm doing here, it's your best friend. But speedrunners say the other one is faster, because if you know how to use it, you can have 4 charge shots and quickly dispose of bosses. But I like this one a lot better. But yeah, this is the plasma shot carries over in X5, but it looks like the arms of the other one that stores the 4 charge shots. Which is weird. I think, unless I'm completely losing my mind. But this is a Storm Owl. How dare you destroy my whatever, airport, air fleet. Yeah, you gotta be careful with this guy. He's not too bad. I gotta say, I miss the Super Nintendo dashes. Like, life bars are well and good, but the Super Nintendo ones, it was easier to read, like, how many more hits were left. This... what would you call it? Non-segmented? Continuous bar? It's hard to gauge, unless you know exactly the damage amount of every shot that you do. That's ridiculous for anybody to know that. Yeah, see, look at that. It even destroys his shots, the plasma little ball thing. Crap, that's gonna do a ton. Yeah, you don't want to go grabbed by him. That's the move that you get from him, is double cyclone. Try to lead them away. Crap, I still got hit by it. Time to get serious. Oh, yes, the voice acting. Crap! Oh, no, come on. Oh, crap, he's doing something crazy. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad I didn't die. That would have sucked. Alright, so it's a little scary, but we're doing alright. We finally got the arm thing. So we got the legs, the arms. Next up is the armored helmet we're getting last. The helmet in this game is insane. It basically gives you infinite ammo of all your special weapons.
You got double cyclone.
Yeah. This is a neat weapon. It's Magma Dragoon's weakness, and also somebody later on, if you're unfamiliar, I won't spoil it just yet. I'll spoil it when it happens. So now, Frost Walrus. This giant dude. I like his stage, though. This is where we get a lot of the stuff. There's a weapons tank, the extra life tank thing. Walrus! Wow, he was so excited about that. Also, look at who's back there. It's Blizzard Buffalo. But if we're good with our jumps up here... Nice ice theme, though. I do like the music of this one. It's not in your face, it's not annoying, it's just very atmospheric, kind of. Crap, there is a way to do that, you just gotta... You could also use lightning web, but I know you can make it... Yep, just like that. And that gives you an extra life and all this health pickup, which if you had an E-tank, that would be great. There's also another life. Oh, I passed it already. Well, we gotta backtrack down here, because this is where the heart is in this stage. Use Rising Fire. There you go. Oh, by the way, I would advise making sure the video, if it doesn't, like, eat up your data or anything, to watch it at 60 frames per second, because it's the only way that these games seem to capture the animations as they're supposed to. But what's weird is if you emulate it, you don't have that problem. Like, emulate it and screen record it while you're emulating it, it captures everything. I don't know. I don't understand it. But over here, we gotta use Lightning Web. This little tank up here. I gotta look it up. It's either... It starts you with 4 lives instead of 2. It might be that thing. Or it's the thing that makes your special weapon storage just a little bit more. So if like a weapon only had 4 shots, now it has more than that. But I think that might not be what it is. It might be what I said first. Again, I keep on studying up the game and playing it, but not reading the instruction booklet or anything else about it. So, I don't know what that thing is, but you want to pick it up. And now this is the mid-boss of this stage. We can charge our special weapons now, too, and charging Rising Fire actually is the flaming uppercut punch from Mega Man X2. It's not an instant kill, though, but it does a lot of damage on this guy. So, I'm gonna charge it up. There we go. Yeah, look at that. One more if I can time it, or space it right. Yep. It's pretty good. Alright, Area 2. This is where...
Ready!
There's one pickup. It's the weapons tank. There might be another pickup, though. I thought there was 2 things. But I know we gotta stick to the upper path for the main thing that we do want, the tank. I never really use it, but you never know. Especially because I'm getting the helmet last, which gives us the infinite ammo. But yeah, I want to say if you go way down there somewhere, there's a special thing. It might be that extra life thing I was talking about, if it's not what I already picked up. But up here is the weapons tank. Right up in this block right here. I'm going to use fire. There we go. Got it. Still don't have an E-tank, though. And they're more important. Sigma in this game is actually pretty tough, his final form. So I'll be making use of those E-tanks, definitely. Especially because there's only 2. It makes things kind of challenging. Yeah, those things, that thing that was charging up, he creates a giant ice blast. Like that. If you can get off the screen fast enough, they don't do it. Now I'm gonna eat it again. It's kind of cool, though. I like that effect. Random weapon refill that we don't need, and here we are, Frost Walrus. Walrus, yes. I don't know, maybe you just gotta tune out the siren. I think I'm the only one who makes a big deal about it. But it's just grating to the ears. It's like a car alarm going off. Yeah, for this guy, you don't want to constantly use the fire because it makes him do this. So while he's doing that, you can do a little plasma shot. Utilizing the 2 different fire buttons, of course. Yeah. I am curious what that X Legacy collection on the Switch. Oh wait, want to get over here while he does this move and just keep spamming the fire. This should kill him. But yeah, this guy is paired with Chill Penguin in the challenge mode of Mega Man X Legacy collection, the newest collection thing for the Switch, and maybe some other platforms too. Just curious how that would go. Like, what can Chill Penguin do his thing where he grabs onto the hook?
You got
Frost Tower.
Frost Tower.
That's a weird... This is a weird ability, but it's good on Jet Stingray, which I hate Jet Stingray's level. It's a side-scrolling bike stage, and I die in it all the time. Oh yes, the Colonel. Playing as Zero, you do not have to fight the Colonel. He shows up, and there's like a cutscene, but you don't have to fight him. But as X, you do have to fight him. I forget why exactly. It'll say it here, but I also don't care. But I do know Frost Tower is actually good against him. So it's just a combination of dodging his attacks, using your main buster, and Frost Tower when most appropriate. Like, see, he's kind of like agile. He has a high and a low thing that he does. And then this is when you want to plop that thing on his head. That's just the main fire thing. If you charge it up, it rains giant icicles. Kind of like the Walrus did to us. Yeah, see, that's easy to dodge. Whoops. See, I pressed the wrong fire button. The main fire button becomes the special weapon fire button, which is weird. I wish the specials was on a separate button, and the busters stayed on the same button at all times, rather than switching. That would make more sense to me. Alright, we got him. Just pea-shooter him. There he is. Impressive, but the result won't be the same until next time, or whatever, yeah. Yeah, you do have to fight him as Zero later on after you beat all the Mavericks. He's like the next boss. Because there's no Doppler stages or Sigma stages, but kind of. It's just called different stuff. So now we're back to what we're doing, and it's time for Jet Stingray. I hate this stage, man. He's an irritating boss, too, as Zero.
Jet Stingray.
But as X, he's not so bad, so let's hope that this goes well.
Ready.
Keep your eye on the right side of the screen and get ready to jump. You gotta know where stuff is, too. Watching speedrunners do this, like, I don't know how they never die. Like, they boost constantly to make... I think somebody on the AGDQ couch said that if you dash appropriately, it reduces the time in these sections by 30%, which is actually huge. There we go. I knew that's the jump that you don't jump, even though it looks like that's probably your instinct is to jump, but you don't want to because of that heart, obviously. Probably should have dashed there, but I can't remember where there's an obstacle. They get evil. Crap! Yes, okay. Is there anything else stupid? No, at the end. We gotta dash. Yes. Okay, 1 death, I'll take it. Area 2, let's not botch this up. This is where our first E-tank is, too. Another one of those things, you gotta know it's coming and get it. Just like the heart container in the previous area. I like the bike, though. There's Jet Stingray, too. He's a pain in the neck, too, raining down stuff on you this whole time. But luckily, they're nice and they leave a little health pickup just before the boss door. Okay. I know it's once you see the crate above your head, the next jump is not this ramp. Get out of here, Jet Stingray. Nobody's got time for you. Yeah, okay, it's coming up. After you see that crate, we go up the ramp, and now we gotta jump and dash. Right now. Crap, I missed it, dude! Yes, got it. Dash again. Okay, we're good. Man. I hate it, because if you die, you have to do the whole area all over again. It's so annoying. Just like this siren, but anyway. Jet Stingray. He's not so bad. Like I said, as X, he's kind of easy to have a strategy for. You just gotta watch him, what he likes to do. This is what you want him to do, because it gives you time to do some normal shots on him. And then do Frost Tower just like that. That's what you want to do. Rinse and repeat that. And hope that he keeps doing the thing. Yes. Because he doesn't always do this when he comes down. He could instantly do his yeah move. Even though it's annoying. And he's shooting little blue stingrays, but once his health gets low enough, he does pink ones that are kind of homing. He might be at the part where he does something crazy. Oh, there we go, got him. See, this is, I told you, it's kind of easy as X. And now this is where he comes in from the top. But if you just expect it and Frost Tower near the top of the screen, boom, he's done. And we get to shoot our own little Stingray dudes, and that's good against Slash Beast. So we're going to the train level next. I like Slash Beast, he's a cool maverick. Him and Magma Dragoon, why can't I say that word after the word magma?
You got Ground Hunter.
Yeah, this is also Final Sigma's weakness, but Final Sigma has two forms that he switches between to attack you with, and it's only the weakness of one of the forms. And it's the most brutal form. I hate that one, but we'll get there when we get there. For now, time for the military terrain. I don't know, he just looks like a tough, cool dude.
Ready.
This stage is a little bit ridiculous, but it's cool. I like it. I always like train levels in anything. First-person shooters, side-scrolling action shooters, I guess, like this. But the heart piece is just right on the middle of the train in like the area 2 or whatever. It's impossible to miss it. But it's not advisable to go to this guy first, because Slash Beast is kind of crazy. I don't know, I guess it's probably just like every other game, right? If you're good at it and know what you're doing, and know all the boss patterns, it doesn't really matter who you go to first. Every single one of them is probably possible, it's just some are easier than others. But yeah, this game does feel good, I do enjoy it. I'm glad that I took the time to play through it once before recording though, because that first time was pretty sloppy. Because there is just the dash mechanic and the jumping and stuff. Oh yeah, the plasma just totally destroys that little mini-boss. Otherwise, you could use Rising Fire, charge that up, and that does a lot too. But you gotta get right up in front of it to do that, obviously. Well, yeah, once you get used to the mechanics of the PlayStation games, this one's not so bad. I'm probably gonna have to do a run through with Zero as well. I don't even remember the path that I did as Zero, but I watched a speedrun of that too, and I might have to watch it again. I was just wondering if I could do the Zero 100% speedrun thing. But see, there's the heart just sitting right there on that train. Because yeah, for the most of the bosses in this game, Zero does not obtain a weakness. So it's all just, but he has this crazy saber dash cancel thing that if you know how to do that, the bosses are a joke, but it is tricky to get good at it though. It's easy to do, hard to master in a practical setting, I suppose. And also, the ultimate armor code for Zero is just aesthetics. It turns him into the black armor from X2 with the bleached blonde, practically white hair instead of his yellow hair. But it has no benefits at all. It's just cosmetic in this game. I think in 5 and 6 it actually does increase his attack power. Well, yeah, I guess that's just something to talk about when we play as Zero. I like how he enters too. Look, he's faster than a train. But yeah, the ground hunter manipulates him. Whoops. So he does this, and then you can get one shot on the ground, jump off the wall, repeat. It's kind of like Tunnel Rhino, Blizzard Buffalo. Whoops, that was a mistake. Definitely don't want to do that again. But yeah, look, it's destroying him, and it's forcing him to do that same move over and over again. So he's a joke once you have his weakness. Again, kind of very true to the Super Nintendo games. But I feel like 5 and 6, they do boss weaknesses weird. Like, 5 especially, if you charge up Grizzly Slash's thing, it's basically the weakness of every Maverick in that game.
Slasher.
Continue without saving, because now we have to revisit Magma Dragoon for the armor piece.
Ready.
Which is good, we get to listen to this music again. I would normally cut this and just, because it's in area 2. We almost have to go through the whole stage to get through it. But yeah, it requires a charged up twin slasher, which we just got in order to get to the armor capsule. So this is when speedrunners come back for that and the heart. I guess it's just faster to wait on the heart until now because of the air dash boots. But it's not even, like if you get it on the first try like I did, on my first pass through here, I don't know.
Ready.
I don't see how that's slower exactly. But yeah, they also come now instead of waiting to do the revisits after all the Mavericks are destroyed, because this gives X the Nova Strike by pressing Z on the GameCube controller, or whatever it may be on PlayStation or Sega Saturn. Is it Sega Saturn? No, this is PlayStation. Only the Sega Saturn thing was X3. But yeah, he flies through the air a little bit, so Split Mushroom, who we're going to next, there's a way to skip the mini-boss by doing an air dash really high up in the screen, followed by a Nova Strike. Obviously, skipping a boss saves time, but that mini-boss goes down like nothing, especially with the plasma upgrade. So, I'm not doing it. I don't even know what Nova Strike is good on. I remember doing the Ultimate Armor Code in X5, and I spammed that button like crazy. But it's different in this game. Mushroom! That makes me want pizza, and I don't even get mushrooms on my pizza. I don't like mushrooms. Isn't that weird? I like mushroom flavoring. Like, I like the smell. If there's mushrooms in a soup or something, cooking on a pot and making the whole room smell like some really good broth, I love mushrooms for that. But the actual texture of the slimy things, can't do it, man. The heart piece, or heart, whatever it's called, in this stage is a little tricky to get. You gotta be quick and not mess up. Kind of like the Storm Owl situation where you gotta jump on that platform before the thing destroys. Yeah, I think I'm feeling it now that I see why X is considered for beginners or whatever compared to 0. But even still, once you play as 0 in these games, it's hard to go back to X. It's almost like two different things entirely. I mean, I guess it is. It's indirect versus direct attacks. And I don't know, it just feels good to dash jump. And when you get the one move, I think it's called Kuengu. For 0, it makes him do a spin slash. Like he does a complete 360 somersault in the air and swings his saber. And it feels so good to fly through stages constantly doing that. Because it totally protects him from anything that may be flying at him. Like these staircase things, just dash jump and attack as 0 and you cut everything that's in your way. But I don't know how to do it as X. So I just take all the hits. I don't even care. Yeah, here it is. Okay, get ready. We got an air dash. Come on, dodge that thing. Okay, we got it. See, if that platform sinks too low, you miss it. I mean, I guess you could just die and restart, and it's fine. Last room, it's a kind of like a Boomer Coanger elevator, slow scrolling up. Well, yeah. Hopefully you guys are doing all right. It's pretty cold outside for where I am. It's been a really hot winter, actually. So I'm noticing the cold. Yet I say that, and I'm hot now. I don't know, playing games, I get all tense and hot anymore. Even if they're easy. I'm not healthy, though. I remember when the last gym class of high school, my senior year of high school, because gym class is required all up through high school and stuff. And I remember that last class, I was so happy that I never had to do it again. But then in college, I did have to take a few gym-like classes to satisfy certain credit requirements, which is weird. But Lightning Web is Split Mushroom's weakness. Yeah, I like going to the gym and lifting weights and stuff. I haven't done that in forever, and I need to get back into it. But yeah, I don't know. That's another one of those things I see now as an adult. Like, why they made us do gym class so frequently in school. Because it's healthy. And now, with all this free choice, of course I'm not gonna do a dang thing. But now I'm feeling it. After so many years of basically doing nothing. Like, even lifting weights, that's not really exercise. It's not good for your heart at all. There we go. Yeah, he's easy. The web completely destroys him, but you gotta also do your normal shots. When he's on the wall, especially, that's your best time to get some normal shots in before stunning him again with the web. But yeah, we're probably a little over halfway. Soul Body. Yeah! This is a cool move, actually. So now it's time for Cyber Peacock, and then that will 100% everything. Cyber Peacock has the last armor piece, the last heart, and the last E-tank. So yeah, not much backtracking, actually. Again, it's probably all just knowing the route. This is a cool stage, though. I like the mechanic of it.
Ready!
And Soul Body makes it so easy. So let's get it ready, but we only have 8 things, and we don't have infinite ammo yet. So we gotta dodge these yellow things, because they stall you. And this target that is on X right now, it's grading him, it's timed. And if you go too slow, you get not S rank, and you need to get S rank in these portals. Because the first one is that, the heart container, the next one is the E-tank, and the final one in this first area is the helmet upgrade. So now we want to start utilizing Soul Body because it destroys these things. But you gotta move quickly, because again, you're timed. That's why this target is here. And I like that. It's like a forced speed run for the casual player. And I always enjoy those kinds of things. So there we go. Just the helmet. This is the trickiest part, though, but luckily I have 6 shots of Soul Body left, so should be good. Just don't screw up. I like to take that one out. Alright, the climb. Let's hope I can do it. Nice music, too. That was good, yes. Okay, get out of my way, go. Get out of my way. Crap! Get off. See, look at all... It really traps you. Wow, get away. We're right here, though. I think it didn't say rank down. It'll say hurry up next to the target, and then a down arrow. And that's how you know you just missed S rank. But there we go. The infinite ammo helmet. Why does the helmet give you infinite ammo instead of the gun? I don't know. But it's welcome all the same. And there it is, the complete 4th armor. I forget what it's called. It's called Fourth Armor and something else. Falcon Armor?
Ready.
Or is Falcon Armor something different in X5? I can't remember. But Area 2 of this stage is a little weird. You gotta step on these switches, it flips the screen, and then these little purple marbles become important. See, it cuts through those little purple bricks. They're the only things that can destroy it, so we gotta let this one roll ahead a little bit. Roll ahead a little bit more. And there we go, it destroys those. And we're good. We're almost there. Yeah, I really like this stage, actually. It's very good design, unique, and the music is good. That's all you need. Charge up a regular shot. Just because it's fun to go in with at least one charge shot of your normal buster before using the weakness. The weakness completely destroys this guy, too. What's interesting is, as Zero, it's the fire sword thing is his weakness, not soul body. Like, the Maverick order and everything is completely different between X and Zero, based on the abilities that you get and stuff. This guy's teleporting noise is kind of annoying. I think there's a faster way to kill him by not constantly using Soul Body. Like, if he appears, he's not doing it. You can't do it when he's on the floor, but if he appears in the air, he does a move where he sits there for a while, and I think when he does that, it's faster to use your normal buster for a little bit before going back to the Soul Body. But there we go, that's all 8 Mavericks. Pretty fun stuff, actually. Like I said, X4 is pretty good.
You got aiming laser.
Oh my gosh, aiming laser. That is Storm Owl's weakness, and it's a very weird weapon. I don't like it. It takes over precedent of the D-pad, which is weird. At least up and down. Left and right still work. Yes, Double is saying stuff. Repliforce has gone to the spaceport, and they're building a weapon to target Earth or something? I don't know. Probably the best way to learn the Mega Man X story is to go to Wikipedia or a Mega Man fan Wikipedia thing, because all the game's story and background is there, if you're into it. I wish I knew the enemy placements of this stage, because it never changes, and I imagine it's probably pretty fun to rush through here. I know the speedrunners always talk about it, how this is one of those stages that's pure execution, or whatever they always say, because it never changes, so it's all just how good are you at it. But I do know that right up here, kind of like Wire Sponge in X2, although the heart was in Wire Sponge stage, but there's health pickup. And that's it, we're here. Time to fight the Colonel for real. Everything is still the same, Frost Tower and your Buster. He just has a few new attacks, and he also talks.
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready.
Yeah, alright, whatever you say, Bob. Crap, I'm screwing up. That was not close enough to him. Oh no, it is still hurting him, okay. I don't even know if that's his actual weakness. I'm just doing it because that's what the speedrunner guy did. And I don't even remember if it actually is still what you do in this fight. Maybe something else is better. But he has a crazy lightning attack now. I'm sure he'll do it eventually. Whoops. See what I mean? I accidentally jumped twice and hovered and was right in the line of fire. I hate that move. There it is. I used the charged Frost Tower. That move is crazy. I don't know what he says. I always thought it was Defenders of Repliforce, but I don't think it is. It sounds like... Time to get serious. As X said in his very girly voice. I don't know why I keep doing that, knowing the lightning is gonna hit me. Alright, we'll just... I got him. You're done. Impressive, but it's too late. What? The Repliforce is already in space doing some crazy stuff. Ah, well, whatever. Bye-bye, Colonel. Mustard. Why is Colonel spelled the way that it is? That reminded me of The Office. Why are you the way that you are? We have another cringy cutscene. Little pudgy double. The final weapon.
Oh, not again. Hey, watch it! I'm terribly sorry.
It's me. Those hunters must not be allowed in here. Terminate them.
Roger. What a freak.
Hey, Double, what's the matter?
Robots have blood? What?
This is another current. 17th unit. Commander X, please respond.
What happened? Report!
Nothing to worry about.
No further transmissions unless necessary to carry out the operation.
Understood.
I'm breaking contact.
And now, X will be my next target.
Yeah. X's voice is crazy.
Ready.
Oh yeah, time to fight Double. With a name like Double, who would have thought that he would be a double agent and betray X? He was never with X the whole time. Well, it makes me wonder, why did he help out at all? It just made X more powerful. Wait, there's a guy. Crap, I'm screwing this all up. I'm trying to hit that guy up there, and I need to get... Ah, I hit the ceiling. This is all kinds of clunk. And now this guy's back. Get out of town. I'm gonna die, man. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for the health drops. I would prefer to have full health, because Double's actually kind of tough for me. But Double Cyclone is actually his weakness. He also has a chance of saying something really cheesy. Something about recycling. I hope he says that one, because it's stupid.
I'm gonna recycle you.
There it is, he did say it. It's so stupid. Alright, this fight is kind of crazy. Evil Slash! Yeah, whatever. Stop announcing your moves. Destroy what? He's crazy. Crap! I'm not gonna make it! Do I have baby E-Tank carry me through? I gotta get better, man. We're not using that other E-Tank. I desperately need it. Stop with your evil slashes. Crap! Okay, he's down. How could I lose to a weakling like you? Because you're weird. And you're supposed to be a short, pudgy guy. You dope. At least it doesn't have the infamous Zero dialogue. I guess Double's cutscene is a little bit
Ready.
less cringy than that one. But we'll see it eventually. Probably when I play a Zero, I'll skip all the cutscenes that are the same. But the Zero specific ones I'll leave in. Now you could go up or down. They say going down is faster, but I do remember it's kind of harder too. So hopefully... This is where we fight the General, the huge dude. That's had that great line in the beginning when he was like, perhaps? Crap, dude, what the heck? I lost the... Alright. It's kind of tough to go through here without ride armor. I think there is health at the end, though. Man, I wish that didn't happen. I think I used to always take the top path instead of that one. But here is the General. He is weak to Twin Slasher as X. This dude is massive too, but it doesn't really affect anything.
Show me your true power.
Oh, true. That voice kind of sounded like somebody. Yes, this is the move that you want him to do. But you gotta dodge these little bubbles as best you can. Because it gets you right up close to his face. Like, that's what you want to hope for as Zero, because you gotta be right on top of him. Since you don't really have anything to fire from long distance. Crap. I kind of slopped that one up. But yeah, this is really easy. With the infinite ammo from the helmet. Just keep pressing the fire button. And the radius of this thing is your best friend. What are you doing? Are you doing the lasers, the hands? Lasers. Okay, so the lasers... Crap. Yeah, you gotta go in that middle pocket. Here they come again, alright. Come on, buddy, get over here. I think there's the way to sit on the wall behind him and just completely destroy him really fast. But I don't know, this is working fine. There it is. So now it's just the 8 Maverick rematches, because, you know, you gotta do it, I guess. And then Sigma himself. Kind of a short game, actually. Especially if you skip all the cutscenes. What happened? It can't be. This weapon must be malfunctioning. Someone else is controlling it. The Earth is in danger. Yes, Sigma has taken over because he can't rely on anybody. Continue without saving. I hope I don't regret that.
Ready!
So, since this is the capsule room that's featured in every single X game except for the first one, I'm gonna once again shorten it. I'm gonna cut out the annoying warning siren, except for this first guy. I don't know who this is. I don't remember. I just did this too. Oh, it's the spider, web spider. He is weak to Twin Slasher. So yeah, well, there's no special move or anything. It really is just rematching these guys. So the only exciting thing is for some of these, we get to actually use the weakness now. Like this dude, he becomes, like, this is a really good weapon, actually. I like this. If only it did more damage. Like, this is his weakness, believe it or not, even though it looks like it's barely doing anything. But the rate of fire is also awesome, too. I'm not sure. I would imagine charging it up does even more damage, but I think it's more important to get as many hits in as possible. It's those stupid invulnerability frames, though. Oh, here we go. We're doing this. Well, this is good. That means he's going to be sitting out here. I prefer not to get hit because I do need to fill up that E-tank I used on double. And I can do that in the main capsule room using the little life pickup that's there. But not if I take damage. Alright, Cyber Peacock, same old thing. We've had his weakness before. The gym class thing, while I'm laying the hurt down on this dude. Hopefully I don't take a hit, he's pretty easy, but he does teleport right on top of me. But yeah, I understand now why they forced us to do gym class, even if we hated it. Because physical exercise is important, and you're supposed to learn from that and continue to do it as an adult. And I'm feeling it, man. I haven't done enough cardio anything. So I get winded pretty easily anymore. Magma Dragoon, let's do it. With double Cyclone as his weakness. Crap, I was gonna do the big blast on him, but he ate it. But yeah, this is another move that makes him constantly hop to the other side. I think that's instant kill if you get hit by it. I don't remember, though. Are you guys following Mega Man X Corrupted at all? That was a crazy noise, man. It's kind of cool, though. I like it. But yeah, X Corrupted They put Magma Dragoon in there, and that's a really cool fight. You should look it up. That's a great game that dude is working on. Jet Stingray, exactly the same as before, except he's in some really bright green crap. I don't know, like I said, I'm not really a fan of this boss rematch thing. I know it's a Mega Man staple, but I don't know, the impatience inside of me wishes it kind of just wasn't here. Or at least was like X1 and was separated by varied stages. So you do the rematches every now and again, but the stage is there to separate it. So, but I already talked about that. I'm not gonna drone on about the same concept again. Aw, man, you're done. Crap. Alright. That was sloppy, man. Alright, aiming laser. Whoa, hold on. I press jump instead of fire. Yeah, pressing up and down on the D-pad changes it very sharply. It's actually kind of a challenge to get the shot off before he runs in your face. But yeah, completely destroys him. I think without the infinite ammo, though, you can only use it like 4 times or something very tiny. I don't remember what it does. I think it actually does that move that he just did. If you charge it up, I think that's what it does. It shoots little 3 things. Alright, split mushroom. We'll see if I can do a little bit better on you this time. I think if you fire the lightning at the soul body things too, they get instantly destroyed. No, they do not. I know with Zero it does. Zero has a lightning saber ability that is basically the equivalent of lightning web. And that destroys even the little soul body replicas. I kind of can't wait, actually. Like I said, I just enjoy playing as Zero more. I hope. I think maybe X is easier, though. Alright, slash beast. I've taken a hit on every single boss so far. So that E-Tank, unless by some off chance that I'm unaware of, it fills the E-Tank if there's still a remainder from the life pickup. This dude is one chunky robot. I think this is the last one, too. I did all the other capsules. My throat is getting sore, man. Been doing a lot of talking or something, I don't know. I had a sore throat a couple mornings, like a week ago. Like, it really felt like I was getting some kind of sickness. And I started taking some stuff for it. And I thought it went away, but every now and then it keeps coming back. I don't know. Well, there we go, the gold teleportal is now active. Oh, I do almost have 2 full E-Tanks. I might by the end of this. Yeah, I wonder if that is the thing. Like, if you just took like a little smidgen of damage. Wait, this is Sigma. This is amusing, it really is. X your Sigma. Oh wait, that was X saying that. Yeah. So Sigma put the Reploids, or Repliforce, and the X-Hunters against each other, or the Maverick Hunters rather, not X-Hunters. Well, I almost have 2 full E-Tanks. I honestly don't know the best grinding spot. Maybe just keep going back to Frost Walrus and going to the top.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
Yeah, he could say a few things, but Rising Fire is Grim Reaper Sigma's weakness. You do 1, 2, and now the third one, he does this crazy move that I just dodge. It's just, I'm playing it safe because there's 2 more forms, and I need those E-tanks, so I don't want to take any damage here. I like this Sigma fight, though. It's fun. Again, X4 is just a good game.
Are you ready for round 2?
Are you ready for round 2? Yes, Lightning Web is the weakness when playing as X. His pattern's pretty easy, too. He does this no matter what. That's always his first thing. And now, get on the wall, so he throws that on the wall. And I don't know the best way to dodge this. I just try to use the hover boots, actually. But yeah, you want to make sure he throws that axe thing, his scythe, whatever that thing is, on the wall, because if he does it on the floor is constantly getting electricity on it. He's down. Final Sigma, here we go. This is the one. He has 2 weaknesses. His main gun form, Soul Body, is his weakness, but I prefer to just use the X-Buster, and then when he's on the ground as just a head, this thing is his weakness, whatever it's called. Ground something, I forget already. Crazy music, too.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
Hey, he said the same thing twice. He has a variety of things he could say. Alright, the heads, though. That's how to do the red one. The red one's pretty easy. And now this, I hate this part. This is the worst form, especially when he does this attack. I don't know how to dodge this thing. He sucks everything in, and you get hit by it all, and then he spits you into the spikes. Alright. Low, middle, high, drop. Crap. I hovered again. The stupid boots, man. Alright, this thing. Soul Body is this form's weak. You don't want to get hit by that. When he says the end. Alright, the yellow one does sparks. It's a little harder to dodge. Dude, come on. Blow. No. He can blow or suck. And you want him to do the blowing attack. It's not good to be using a tank already. Yeah, believe it or not, that is his weakness. It's better than anything else as X. Alright, here we go. It's kind of a slow thing, just avoid the laser. Eventually, a couple rounds of this, he'll be dead. You could try Soul Body, but the problem is the Soul Body starts attacking the heads too, and they're your platforms for getting into the height that you need. Come on, do the good attack. See, even if you try to stay safe back here, no, that was terrible. I don't know how to attack that thing. I honestly don't. Like, without taking damage? Gotta look up a no damage playthrough and see how they do it. About halfway. Once this is the only form that's left, it's easy. It's just getting that stupid one on the ground. Crap, I did it again. I hate those damn boots, man. There we go. This is the good one. Because this is easy. You just keep dashing and firing, and he's almost dead. Crap, one more. Probably gonna need that E-tank. There we go. Finally, didn't do the stupid boots.
The end.
I can't remember what exactly that the end thing does, but I want to say it's like a super deadly thing. Hopefully not instant death. Yes, he's down! Thank God! I hate that form. So now let's get Soul Body, just in case we want to use it. Also, that E-Tank. Oh, what? That was weird. The music stopped just as I paused it. So yeah, now it's just going to be this form, and then the attack of the 3 heads. Just interchanging. I don't think he stays up. Yeah, no, it still goes back to this. Crap. Obviously, the blue attack is the easiest. The frost one, fire is pretty easy too. I think the electric one is the hardest to dodge. Crap. What does charged soul body do? I don't want to risk it right now. He's almost dead anyway. Let's just finish this. Crap, really? See, if I wasn't goofing around with soul body, we'll hit him with soul body for the final blow, though. Why not? The end. No? Okay. You're done. There it is. That's X4. What's so funny? This weapon is aimed straight at Earth. No one can stop it. Damn. Oh yeah, this is the whole premise of X5, isn't it? You gotta stop this thing. And it's all random RNG. That siren is really annoying. Get to the end. I don't know if it makes X default color, but I want him to be. There we go, that's it. And the general. The weapon can be stopped with my body, but then you'll... Yeah, whatever. Something happens. I think the general's body destroys this big space station, but something else is still aimed at Earth. I don't know. So here's the ending cutscene, whatever happens here. I think some more bad voice acting from X. Oh yeah, he's just recounting everything. Full of worry.
This is Maverick Hunter Headquarters.
Zero.
It's good to see you're safe, X. I was really worried about you.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry. It's all over. Go home and rest. You've earned it.
But Zero, what if I become one of the Mavericks?
Don't ask such a silly question. I'm breaking contact now.
Wait, Zero! I'm serious. Zero, if I become a Maverick, you have to take care of me.
Don't be ridiculous. Now hurry on back.
Promise me, Zero.
It's so bad, man. I don't know. Whatever. Well, there you go. That's the game, but we will be playing it again because we gotta play as Zero. That's a whole brand new way of playing it. And it is still the best PlayStation Mega Man X. I don't know. I remember 5 being kinda good, if not for the RNG and the unavoidable text boxes that interrupt the action of every stage. But there are some cool songs in it, and I want to say some of the powers are cool, but I can't really remember. I gotta move on to that game next and start looking up videos and studying up before I record it for myself. And 6, there was a moment where I actually liked Mega Man X6. I liked the idea, because in that game you gotta collect people that are in danger, just random robot people, Reploids or something. And for every person that you collect, there's parts that you can equip sometimes. And so you can have things like speed up, so your dash is faster. And there's just like various little new mechanics that are kind of interesting. You kind of get hooked into it. But overall, the design is terrible. Like, X6, I think, is the universally most hated one. Even though some of the ideas are cool, it's just poorly executed, I think. But this one is pretty good. It stays true to the Mega Man X formula. It just kind of really gets anime, which, obviously, you saw isn't really that good. Like I said, too, at the end of Mega Man X1. I kind of prefer just knowing Mega Man X is a really cool video game with awesome music. I don't really care so much about the deep anime lore and stuff. Like, in my mind, when I think of Mega Man X, instantly I think of X1 and the awesome music and just how this is just awesome Super Nintendo sprites and stuff. I don't think about any of this over-the-top animation stuff. But it is what it is, and it's good. It's just not... I'm not really a big anime guy. I guess I make an exception for Mega Man because that's what it turned into. Or maybe it always was meant to be like that. But yeah, I feel like that's weird. Like, sometimes people assume that if you play video games, you probably also like anime. But that is not the case for me. I never really was into anime. I watched, like, the Pokemon series for a little bit when it was brand new, but not even for that long, because, I mean, not that it was really that great anyway. Yeah, something just came out. I think that was the shuttle that just went from the thing to Earth. And now I'm curious, does it tell you the ultimate armor codes here? Maybe you gotta wait a really long time, though. Oh no, what the heck? The battle has ended, yet somehow X doesn't feel quite right. What caused all those robots to turn into Mavericks? Will it happen to me someday? Has X just realized his tragic destiny? It appears that X will have to solve this mystery one day. Soon. That, you could tell, was clearly translated from Japanese in a very rough-around-the-edges way. No ultimate armor codes. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for Zero's playthrough.